Hello everybody, you are watching the channel Learn to Earn for Life.
Dear students, let us find the expression for the fault current when the double line to ground fault, that is the LLG fault, which is taking place on the terminals of an unloaded synchronous generator. The circuit diagram for an LLG fault on an unloaded star connected alternator having a grounded neutral is shown in this figure. You can observe here we have assumed that the fault is taking place between phase B and phase C. It means that both the phase B and phase C are got short circuited, further it is shorted with the ground. So writing the terminal conditions, the three terminal conditions are as though both the phases, phase B and phase C are got short circuited and further they are shorted with the ground. The voltage at phase B is equals to 0 and the voltage at phase C is equals to 0. The third terminal condition is IA is equals to 0. As fault is taking place between B and C, the other line current IA becomes equals to 0. So IA becomes equals to 0. So with these terminal conditions, we will find the symmetrical component relations. How the symmetrical components are related together in LLG fault. Since there are the conditions regarding the voltages, there are two conditions regarding the voltages. We will analyze them first. VA naught is equals to, we have a standard equation, that is VA naught in terms of the phase voltages. VA naught is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket VA plus VB plus VC. As VB and VC are 0, substituting that, we will get VA naught is equals to 1 by 3 into VA. We have a standard equation VA1 in terms of the phase voltages, that is 1 by 3 into bracket VA plus AVB plus A square VC. Substituting the values for VB is equals to 0 and VC is equals to 0, solving it, we will get VA1 is equals to 1 by 3 into VA. Further, we have an expression for VA2 as 1 by 3 into bracket VA plus A square VB plus AVC. Substitute the value for VB and VC as 0, solving it, we will get VA2 is equals to 1 by 3 into VA. So by observing all the three results, we can say that the zero sequence terminal voltage, the positive sequence terminal voltage and the negative sequence terminal voltage are equal, that is VA naught is equals to VA1 is equals to VA2. This is the first symmetrical component relation. We have the terminal condition IA is equals to 0. We also know that IA in terms of symmetrical components is the sum of zero sequence line current, positive sequence line current and the negative sequence line current. As IA is equals to IA naught plus IA1 plus IA2, as IA is 0, we can also equate this expression as equals to 0. So this relation, sequence terminal voltage relation and the sequence current relation will suggest or indicates that the networks should be connected in parallel. So let us interconnect the sequence network as the two equations, two relations VA0, VA1, VA2 is equals the sum of the sequence currents is equals to 0, suggesting the three networks, that are positive sequence network of a synchronous generator, negative sequence network of synchronous generator and the zero sequence network of synchronous generator are connected in parallel. Let us find the sequence quantities, the 6 sequence quantities. The first three sequence terminal voltages or the sequence quantities can be easily found. We know that EA, we know that VA1 is equals to EA minus IA1 Z1. This is not equals to, it is minus. VA1 is equals to VA2 is equals to VA0. We have VA1 is equals to EA minus IA1 Z1. We have the expression for IA1 as the main current which is flowing into the circuit. IA1 is equals to the EMF source of the circuit divided by the total impedance of the circuit. So if you find the equivalent impedance by standing at this point of the source, we come to know that Z2 and Z0 are in parallel, and this parallel combination of Z2 and Z0 is in series with Z1. So we can write that Z1 plus Z2 parallel Z0 as the total equivalent impedance. Substituting that here, we'll get the expression for IA1 is equals to EA divided by Z1 plus Z2 Z0 divided by Z2 plus Z0. We have the expression for IA2 is equals to, by using the current division formula, we can write expression for the negative symmetrical current is equals to minus IA1, that is the main current, into Z0 divided by Z2 plus Z0, as well as we can also write for the zero sequence line current as the main current, that is minus IA1 into Z2 divided by Z2 plus Z0. So these are the 6 sequence quantities are obtained by observing this circuit. Let us find the expression for the fault current, that is IF is equals to IB plus IC. If you observe here this circuit, we can you know that IF is equals to IB plus IC. Both the currents IB and IC are flowing to the ground. So as IF is equals to IB plus IC, we know that IB in terms of symmetrical components as IA0 plus A square IA1 plus AIA2, and IC as IA0 plus AIA1 plus A square IA2. Taking IA0 it becomes 2 IA0. Taking IA1 common in between the IA1 terms, inside is A plus A square, as well as taking IA2 outside as common term, remaining inside is A plus A square. We know that A plus A square is minus 1. Substituting here, it will become minus IA1, and this will become minus IA2. We have a very important relation that IA0 plus IA1 plus IA2 is equals to 0. We are using this relation over here, as minus is common here, taking minus outside, remaining inside is IA1 plus IA2. We know that IA1 plus IA2 is equals to minus IA0. So minus of minus will become plus IA0. So it will be 2 IA0 plus IA0 will become 3 IA0. And hence the expression for the fault current in LLG fault is IF is equals to 3 IA0. Substituting the expression for IA0 in elaborated way, it becomes IF is equals to minus 3 into IA1 divided by Z2 divided by Z2 plus Z0. So if Zn is absent, or if Zn becomes infinite value, Z0 will also becomes infinity. So substituting Z0 as infinity here, IF will straightforwardly become 0. So when the Zn is absent, IF becomes 0. Thank you for watching this video.